you wish you were a drug addict because you wish you had these skills. Now, I am going to give you these skills, but I have two things that you don't have. I have the incentive to work them the rest of my life that you don't have
Right.
because I don't work it to be successful at work. I work them to live.
Right.
And then second of all, I've got a practice ground that all that it requires is an hour of my time and some bad fucking coffee.
Yeah.
And I've gone to that practice ground over 2,000 times.
Yeah.
If an addict can stop slamming dope and drinking a fifth of vodka and a case of beer and an eighth of weed, like if I can stop doing that,
Yeah.
why the F can't leaders
Yeah.
and people be authentic? Because there isn't the equivalent of a 12-step program for how you become what I call a mask-free leader. In today's world, I think we have a lot of fantasy and inspiration around authenticity. We don't have a lot of reality. And we're telling people, stop being inauthentic, stop wearing a mask, stop hiding yourself. I have a lot of experience with people telling me to stop doing something. They told me to stop using. And you could tell me to stop using until you're blue in the effing face.
Yeah.
But I didn't find recovery and change my life until you told me what to start. They have to solve the real problem. And the reason that they aren't authentic isn't because they aren't authentic. It's because they're addicted to being inauthentic. They're addicted to their mask, covering person to know that they are Wolverine and they have these huge fucking claws that most normies wish they had.
Yeah.
So the book is laying out what I call the mask free program built on three stools: the system, AKA my principles, but the steps that you and I learned,
Sure.
a sponsor, someone who can guide you through it, who's worked them themselves, and a society. It's the same three legs. It's just, it's a program for anybody, whether they're an addict or not. I want all the normies out there in the world to have access to what we have. And I thought, in an ideal utopia, we would just say, here's the 12 steps, just use them. But in reality, I've spent 3 years experimenting with how I do this. And the conclusion I came to was the normies that I know that admire or like my form of leadership, they don't want to go to a 12-step program because their life isn't on the line, but they want what I have. And so because they aren't as messed up as I was, I can give them something that's highly context rich in the area that everybody cares about, which is their profession. That's where you spend the most time during the week. That's what provides for your family. Like, we say we don't want it to matter, but like, we're workaholics in America, especially. So like, it does. So I try to really say, like, this isn't some like new age help, self-help thing. This is a competitive advantage